you wanna stay? Baby, just don't walk away. I need you now. Fade it out. All the time we spent alone, fighting through the firestone. Don't let me down. I need you now, 'cause I'm feeling worn out.
What is up, everybody? How is it going? Hoo-wee. Oh wait, Blondie, I forgot to check. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Blondie. How we doing? We clear today? We good? You can see everything. It looks good. Okay, just making sure. Blondie, let me know. You text me if there's any problem. Okay, we just want to make sure. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Keyboards and Gaming. We are building a new one. Stop it, you nasty. What's up? We are building a new one today. Ooh, this is a little high. I'll make this go down. New keyboard from Glorious. I was hoping, I have one that's coming from Drop. It's got the clickies. This one we're gonna be doing linear. How's the volume and stuff? Is everything okay? Like how's volume and all that sort of jazz? I'm taking a seat and all that stuff. But what's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome. I'm excited. So today's show is gonna be a little bit different. Today's show is gonna be a little bit different because we're gonna build, but we're playing the scary game. And for those of you who don't know about Robey doesn't like scary games. So this is gonna be fun for you, not necessarily for me, but I think last time we played the same game from, we ended up playing Dust to Dawn with them. Everybody had a really good time. And so I'm excited to get to do this and all that sort of jazz. But I'm glad volume is good and everybody welcome. We have almost 80 people here already and it's gonna get bigger. We are building a new keyboard today. And we're using, we finished the Glorious, same thing, GMMK 75%. I'm probably gonna take that apart and put the brass. I ended up getting a brass plate for this. But this time we're using the Lynx linear switches. So we've done tactile. This is my first linear and we have a clicky red build that just showed up. So we'll be doing that next month. I was hoping you guys would get to vote, but if it shows up, it shows up. So these are unlubed. They're new Glorious Lynx switches, which we're gonna be doing. And then, here we have 3 boxes of them. And then instead of doing black, we're doing something a little bit different. We're doing white. So we also got, look, we got our little panda out. So as I do stuff, and then we still, there are a couple things you guys will get to vote on over the next couple weeks, what artists and keycap we're gonna add, all that sort of stuff to make this one special. So I'll finally have like one of every single one. I'll have one linear, one tactile, and one clicky. So then I can start to feel the differences. Then you guys can make fun of my typing because you guys love to do that anyway. And then from there, we're gonna start trying different ones. And I also got a new switch tester. So I've got a lot of stuff that I'm learning. Again, this is now my second keyboard. I don't know if that makes me a veteran yet. I'm guessing no, because it probably took me like 200 plus PCs to become a PC building veteran. But we'll go from there. But I'm excited. I'm excited to actually have another one. Let's take a look at what we got here, though. So this is the Glorious. I think the total for this particular keyboard comes in at $360, I think, all up for this one. So this is their GMMK Pro. After talking to you guys last time we were here, I definitely learned that I don't want to put the brass with the linear. So we're gonna just leave the carbon fiber one that's here, or the stock plate that's on it, and then we'll probably redo the other one to use the brass plate because apparently those go better with the linear switches. So I'm learning stuff. Yeah, it should go a little smoother. I mean, not that, to be honest, I don't think lubing these are going to be any different, right? And so the hope is we'll try and get through, a number of keys today. But here is our new one. So I'll leave the rest of this stuff. Ooh, this is so we can put the brace plate in and all that sort of stuff. So we'll get this out of the way. And then we don't need a lot of the extra stuff. But so here is our new keyboard. This one's all white, super hefty. Again, big metal in terms of the stuff. USB-C. We got a new key. We got a new key. What are they called? Cord for it, which is white. But I mean, this will look familiar. But this one's just black instead of the white. Let me get my control remote over here. We got that. And go from there. Can you tell the benefits of using a custom keyboard? I think Miltmore, I think the biggest thing is just some of the awesomeness in terms of your you customizing it to what you want, right? So building a custom keyboard, you can see things like how the keys feel, how they light up, what the keycaps look like. It's a lot like building a custom PC. Now you can make it as a statement of what you want to build, right? And so I decided to do Glorious initially because I knew that they had kind of all-in-one kits and they had a nice little WYSIWYG to help me kind of choose parts. I'm starting to go into like making more custom stuff, which is kind of what I did with Drop. So like this one comes with the stabilizers and all that sort of stuff. There's nothing that I'm adding like a little, dipping my toe in a little deeper every time. But we already have like 4 keyboards. I'm like $2,000 into this already. So I've spent like an entire PC in just keyboard parts already. So, but I mean, that's kind of one of the big things, the big benefits right there, right off the bat, is just being able to customize everything. I mean, like, again, you might have something that's like, hey, I like WASD, I like typing, but for game control, like I might want to do something like, I like the feel of tactile on my control skis, but I like or I like the feeling of, maybe clicky on my space bar, right? You could go as far as like customizing the switches for everything on this, which could be really cool. So there's a lot of benefits that you could have for this. And then as far as just, hey, pretty much your ultimate typing experience, that's where it gets into this. The only problem is that there is no, like, even with switch testers and stuff like this, there is no real way to really kind of find what you like outside of just basically trying it, right? And so, when you have people like Christopher Yee and whoever have built like literally, 10, 50, 60 of these keyboards, right? Then they can start to get a good idea. Some of this you can go like definitely EVGA, you can buy clicky, linear, or basically tactile switches if you wanted to do that, so you can just start to give it a try. But then from there, there's the lubing, and then there's all sorts of different things that start to go into it that really do make this like a very deep hobby to kind of get into, right? And then even things like how the board feels, and then you can even change things like the PCB, and then there's plates you can put in between it. So there's a lot that kind of goes into it that can make this like the ultimate typing experience for you, which is pretty cool. What are the difference between the Lynx switches and Razer Green? I wish I knew, Kyotastic. Yeah, so I use green and their optimal purple switches. So again, I don't know the switches just well enough off the top of my head, Kyotastic. There are going to be people here though. Yeah, Razer, okay, so there you go, Razer Green or clicky. But as people, there are going to be people who are here in chat, right? And as I learn things, and as you learn things, they'll help you guys get answers. And so this is why I love this show, is that this is almost like a lunch and learn too, where you guys get to pop in and ask questions, and I get to learn as well. So there you go. It looks like greens are actually clicky. These are linear, so they actually are a very different feel. And so that's one thing. And then the other thing too is that the sound is also going to be different as well. I don't know about the purple optical. Like I have, like, so we have, obviously we've been doing a lot of Amazon and had a bunch of, different brands. Like I have every brand, I have every type of EVGA keyboard now. Razer's doing the same thing. I'm working with Logitech to do the same thing. So I have all of their different varieties, and now I'm starting to feel the differences between even the stuff that I build and the things that you get from like pre-built. And like the one thing is like EVGA, they actually get their switches from like a great switch manufacturer. They are lubed, and so like EVGA is like I'm starting to learn. I haven't used them enough to like really say I'm a connoisseur, but at least they're as close in terms of purchasing a custom keyboard as you can get, right? So, so there goes from that. So let's go ahead and pop this open, and let's start the process of getting our first set of Lynxes. Now, again, the way the show kind of flows, we'll spend about an hour, maybe an hour and 10, playing with and building the keyboard. Then from there, we'll pull up a new monitor from MSI. So huge shout out to MSI, and obviously people like MSI, Asus has done this. We also show off monitors here on the show, and then we're gonna pop into Man of Medan, I think is the name of it, as part of their Dark Stranger trilogy. And so we'll be playing that for, an hour and a half, 2 hours. You're gonna watch me crap my pants. There's probably gonna be some crying. And so yeah, and then we'll end it, and then I may die. So that's what it is. But I'm trying to get a little spooky for October, and I really do like the feeling of playing these games, so it should be a lot of fun. So, so yeah, that's where we're going today. So let's go to top down here, and we're gonna start the process of lubing our Lynx switches. And so again, we did buy unlubed, and then we have 3 bags of these, and it usually takes about 2.5 to actually finish a keyboard. So we'll see how far we get today. Today, the hope is that I'm gonna try and get a bag done today on the show, and then we'll move on to some gaming, which I think sounds good. So again, a little bit different. I've done nothing but glorious pandas was the last one. So, and I'm learning that even considering what I bought here, this is considered a budget keyboard, like more budget than some of the other ones. So I'm actually pretty interested to see, like, build like some sort of crazy expensive one. But I want to get like, you know, 3 or 4 of these under my belt before I get into that. So. Keycaps are not universal across the switches either. Yeah, that's something else. That's what somebody said, Seal. Like, people were like, I put it on TikTok, and people were like, it's still considered like a budget keyboard at $400. And I was like, wow, I'd like to see what a more expensive one. This keyboard is $360. If you look at I broke it out. I know Tom did a breakdown of everything I spent in the order, but that's not necessarily what just the keyboard part. So if you look in the YouTube video, you can look from there. Emilio, am I keeping the stabilizers? Yes, on this one I'm keeping the stabilizers. I actually like the feeling of the stabilizers when I built the other one. So, but I haven't. In the drop version that I've got, the new one, I actually have new stabilizers and stuff. I'm doing that with my 3rd keyboard. So learning a lot about this stuff. Yeah, so Jay Saris, like, we had some people were pointing out some ergo ones, and Kevin had like our tech guy Kevin wants to get a custom linear Glorious Panda ergo keyboard, right? That for that exact same reason, he likes the ergo stuff. And then there are some people who make ergo, basically PCBs and custom keyboards, right? Yeah. TC Diamonds. After trying many different types of switches, the sound profile and smoothness of them are really nice. Mexican Banana, what kind are TC Diamonds? And I'm a popular dude today. More popular than I thought I should be. Guys, we have a lot of travel. How much a keyboard like this cost? Lego my ergo. Yeah, I know a lot of people. Yeah, and I know a lot of people who also like just standard like Z15, Z20, stuff like that. We'll show some. We have some of those that we actually show off on the show sometimes when we game. And we'll game with those so I can talk about the feeling differences of those. So yeah, that's part of the show too, is showing off different keyboards and mice. And I haven't even gotten into mice yet. Okay, let's. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to just push the switch down. It comes apart. Yeah. So Blondie, that's for everything that I spent on this order. That's not actually just for the keyboard. Blondie, if you look in the YouTube description, it actually has it broken down by the 2 different parts. Just so you know. God bless Tom, and he did a great job. There's a difference between what the keyboard costs and then the extras that I bought too. Yeah. Blondie's pretty much incredible. Let me just add, guys, that, she makes sure that she puts all this stuff is linked and all that sort of stuff. So she's pretty much awesome. Stop calling me with your spam risks. We're gonna change up some scenery and stuff like that as we go here too. By the way, Malik is supposed to tune in today, guys, from Xbox. We have Malik stopping by today. Does anyone make shine-through keycaps at advantage of the south-facing LEDs? What does south-facing LED mean, GTX the Mad? I've seen that a couple times in some of the things that I've heard. So, yeah. Hey, Gibbs, thank you for the Prime sub. You're amazing. I'm good. How are you? LED at the bottom of the switch. Oh, okay. So what? So are there different faces? Yeah, Jay Blue Eyes actually have one of those in the other room, like that we used to use. That used to be the one that I used pretty regularly, was the Z20. I like that. I like that keyboard. I do not know. South facing have better compatibility with keycaps. Yeah, dude, so much I still need to learn about this hobby. I think it's just gonna be like, it's just one of those things, like it's like I have to do the same thing I'm doing with what I did with tech, right? Where it's just like watching a ton of YouTube. You know, YouTube University, it's the future. What are we doing today? Today we're building a 75% keyboard with linear switches, and then we're gonna play some Man and Medan, and I'm gonna cry. So that's what's gonna happen. What's your comment? Okay. Hey, so question is like a lot of people talk about dome, like dome keycaps. To be honest, I feel like dome keycaps versus what I have, which is like the more like, somebody called them, what did they call them? It's a name of a company, but they're more indented. But I think like, are dome easy to type with? We're showcasing the, you're gonna have to look in the tweet. It's the MSI Artemis C320, something like that. That's a problem, is I can't remember the names, because they're not easy. I remember Artemis and 32. No, this is just for me, Gibbs. I'm basically building them all for me, so that way I can learn and use them all, so I can start to build a preference. Eventually, I want to make them so if people order builds, like PC builds, we can build custom keyboards for those custom PCs too. And I will probably do commissions at some point in time, but I haven't built enough to be able to do that yet. What's your favorite size keyboard? I've only used mostly full size. I'm just now trying 75%. I've used a little bit of the 60, but I'm still kind of a full 10 key guy. But I heard that 60 is actually better for gaming. Sorry, Blondie. She's like, you are useless. Okay. And then those go into storage too right there, Dad. All that stuff. So that, yeah, those two. And then there's glass there. That glass belongs to the dark Antec, one of the Antec cases. Kevin can tell you because it just needs to get put in the box. Trying to get everything out of here. Thank you. I like 6%. Oh, 65%. I was like, 6%? That's like 5 keys. Hey, what's up, Vico? How are you, man? Thanks for joining, dude. That's huge. Yeah, the F keys. I know a lot of people like the F keys. Like, it feels weird. Like, I have the Razer Huntsman Mini, right? Like I was showcasing the other day. And like, that keyboard just seems so small. But I haven't used it, but I know a lot of pro esport gamers love their 60%. Yeah, the Huntsman Mini. Let's get a poll, Blondie, after you check thing of like, what is everybody's favorite size of keyboard? And then I'd also like to see how many people have actually built custom keyboards. Yeah, you're right. And I think that's one of the things I love more than anything, is that this really is a matter of preference. Like, I'm learning just how different all of these feel. And so you just got to kind of like what you like, you know what I mean? For sure. The FTW3 is better. The XC3 doesn't have the headroom of the FTW3, Vico. But at right point, if you can get either one, they're both great. I mean, we're talking about like slim differences, you know what I mean? What would you say is the best way to get people to buy commission of you? To be honest, I think for me, they buy it because of the entertainment experience, the fact that they're gonna get to build it, see it built on stream. For me, it's a lot of showing cable management and then just quality. I think also good customer service, maybe. I don't know, man. Craig Lilly, I've built custom key. I've used QScript, but never built one. Just modding my G, and it sounds good. And Thocky. What does Thocky mean, Vantage? Sorry, you're talking to somebody who's still new to this in some regards. This is only my second custom keyboard. And for some people, I guess that's quite a bit. But for me, I feel like I need to build like 30 before I can really start saying I really know what the hell I'm talking about. I make them for your friends. Oh, that makes sense, Gibbs. I mean, for me, it's just because, honestly, I think the reason people get them for me is because of they get to have, like, you know, you get to have it built in front of 1,000+ people, or actually more than that, like 10,000 people. So, and they just know I love building PCs and that I care. You know? We'll get a vote up here in a minute. Blondie's checking which one we're using. I hate when that happens. Doesn't quite come apart. Thocky is like a deep clip, so like a satisfying, deep sounding click. What kind of Vantage? What kind of switches did you use? And what mod did you do? Is a 1080 Ti faster than a 3060 Ti? Oh, geez, I don't know off the top of my head. You know, it's funny. It's like, I don't remember which ones are faster from even second gen. I want to say yes, but the other thing too is that there's so many benefits between going from 10 series to 3 series that it feels like it's worth it regardless. Blondie, I was gonna see, let's do a vote on what people's favorite switches are. If they like linear, tactile, and then the other one too, the second vote a little bit later is who's built a custom keyboard. Love to just find out. Am I on the correct? Do I need to be on YouTube or Amazon? Today you're just on this one you can just be on YouTube today. The Amazon's not till, we actually have an Amazon tomorrow and Friday this week. So we're gonna be doing the Xbox stuff tomorrow. Because my Xbox got delayed. The one for the studio. Can you learn me about LHR GPUs? Beaner Bandito. I literally just did a video. Can somebody get Beaner Bandito, the link to that video, and it tell you all about them? I have a whole video on it. Beaner. Yeah, the 10 series was solid. But there's just been a lot of stuff like INVEC, oh my gosh, now my mind just spaced. INVEC, the input stuff that they have. There's a bunch of things that are new with the 2 series, and even more recently, the 3 series, that just make it worth upgrading. But there's a whole video on it though, Jay, so if he wants to watch it. I can't say, Kyo, because they haven't announced any dates. So. But yeah, it's all there, man. And it's like a great way to it breaks it down really easily. It's a very popular video, actually. So that's why I want to say it. It's the best way to do it versus me trying to fumble through it while I'm building a keyboard. Yeah, that's because if he's got an Intel GPU, if he's got an Intel CPU, then he's got integrated graphics. Personally think smaller keyboards are only practical with multiple layers. You mean like bindings, etc.? And, you know, switches to go to shift and stuff like that? AMD, if you have an APU, yes, that would work. But in most cases, most people don't use AMD APUs. So it would not work if you panic sold your GPU. What are you doing currently? We're building a keyboard, custom keyboard, and then we're gonna play some games in about an hour. This is enough. This is there's 3 packs of these. We're gonna try and do a pack today. We try and do a pack per show, and then we finish it on the 3rd show. We basically build a PC a keyboard every 3 shows. It's okay, Vico. I'm a noob too. Hey, can I build a PC and use it without a GPU? How much does the GPU later? Will it affect my setup? So yes, you can if you build AMD. I mean, sorry, Intel. You can do it with AMD, but the CPUs are not as powerful, so I would not recommend it. You can add a GPU later. The integrated graphics is not going to be anywhere near as powerful as what you would get with a discrete GPU like a 3000 series. And then adding something later is pretty easy. I mean, easy being relative. But if you really are looking for something, guys, check out the new BLD kits from NZXT. I just did a video on them. You can get a GPU. Everything at MSRP includes all the parts you need, including how to get it, like a great book on how to set it up, plus a step-by-step guide. And also comes with a 2-year warranty, and it's 10% off by end of day today. We can get a link to that. You guys, they're awesome. If you're trying to build a custom PC, and you can get them, they're only $12.99 and I think $13 or $14.99. So well worth picking up. Yes, I agree, but Org Chaos, it does have a great GPU, but it is not a full-blown 5000 series CPU. That's the problem I have. At least with Intel, you're getting like an 11th, you get like the CPU that goes with it. How do you get GMMK with different colors? So Glorious Clones A, I got this specifically from Glorious. I ordered it off their site, and they had 2 options, white and black. Yeah. Kyotastic, I just did a whole video on that too. Though it seems to be like I think it's going to get worse as we go into the holiday, I expect. Gatorin optical yellows, and I listed all the mods. So those are linear then, Vantage, right? So it's similar to I'm assuming optical yellows, because it's yellow, that means that they're linear, so they're similar to Holy Pandas. I mean to Panda switches. I like, so far I really like with the way linear feels. Yeah, linear, sorry, tactile switches feel. Hey, what's up, Malik? How are you, man? Is this, everybody, Malik, longtime friend, now full-timer at Xbox, which is huge. He is here, he used to have the second best show on Mixer back in the day, second to Power Builds, which this became the #1 spinoff as well, just have to say. But he's here checking out the show for the first time, and just being here. He's not here for the gaming part yet, where he's here for the keyboard building part. Rolls eyes. You just roll your eyes because it's true. Hey, Blondie, what was the best Mixer? What was the best Mixer original programming? We just need to. Let's do a vote. So no. So, I need to see what was the total people vote. How many people said yes, Blondie? Let's see, Malik. What kind of keyboard do you use? Mixer Reunion. Oh, you're supposed to be extremely fast. Okay. Yeah, we're going to see which kind Malik uses. Oh, so 7 people built it. I use a $20 Microsoft keyboard. Guys. Okay, how about this? What Xbox controller do you use? Let's ask that question. What Xbox controller do you use? No, 7 said yes. So 7 people have built custom PCs. That's awesome. You haven't missed a whole lot, Alfie. We just showed the new stuff that we're building. We showed the new switches and all that stuff. And then, like I said, then in about 40 minutes, we're gonna go and we're gonna be playing Medan, and you're gonna watch Robey cry, which should be fun. By the way, guys, you know how I was telling you guys about my little issue? I actually got to play. Actually ended up playing Tales of Assyria. I can't remember the name of the game. The new Tales game. Ended up playing it for like 5 hours on after the power outage on Monday. So I did end up taking a 90-minute nap, or 60-minute. I think it was 60 or 90-minute nap beforehand. But then I was able to play games for 5 hours, and it made me happy. I wasn't sleepy. That Logitech keyboard, yeah. Did you ever play God of War? Yes, and it's coming to PC. I saw that. And I will definitely play it on the show when it comes out, for sure. And we're doing, guys, we have some really cool stuff, gaming-specific stuff that's coming up. with some really great brands like Battlefield, etc. Right? So do not worry. There's lots of gaming stuff, both PC and just gameplay related too. How'd the UPS hold up? Just fine, Justin. In other words, the good thing is that our $12,000 NAS is fine, and it's now sitting in the other room getting ready to get set up. But yes, it was fine. I'm glad. It was so funny that we said that right before the power went off, though. You guys remember? If they feature it in their upcoming game, then I'll buy it. Oh. I can't afford the real lube, so I had to lube my switches with Vaseline, but it sounds good. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Hey, House of Tom, I had a linear bit of click. Didn't know God of War is coming PC. Yeah, just got announced. So, and then we are the other thing I'm really looking forward to is I'm actually taking the day off to play Forza Horizon with my son. And I've actually got a full sim setup. And so I'm gonna see if I can find a way to actually do a little sim setup so you guys can stream and see it in the sim setup. And then I'm working with Samsung for their new Odyssey G9 monitor. So we can do a full-blown sim build and setup here on the show. Which I think would be rad. Which God of War? The latest one is coming to PC. El Scorpio, the one off PlayStation 5. But it was worth it. It's like that meme I posted the other day where it was like basically where it was like, hey, sorry, Mr. Bond, my $3,000 gaming PC outperforms your $300 gaming console. I like that one. It's a ultra wide, Miss Macho. Ultra wide. Vico, there's 3090 seem to be a lot easier to get than most of the other ones because not a lot of people are buying them. They're pricey. Yeah, PC prices are definitely crazy expensive right now, just because of the shortages. Miss Macho, I don't have a preference yet. I mean, I've mostly used dual monitor. I've never used like an ultra wide before, so I don't know yet. Poll is up. Which do you prefer? Okay, here we go. Poll is up. What's the vote? Claudia, I forgot which one we're voting for right now. 2023, FICO. What I think. But you know what? Honestly, if you watch my whole video about it, you'll know that none of us know. Hey Malik, did you get a mini fridge? That's the question. Did he get to pull his weight and get a mini fridge? Or did he? I'm curious. Oh, tactile clicky or linear. Okay. You guys, you should be able to see the poll on Twitch. Yeah. Oh, mobile, you can't see the poll. Sorry, guys. But the real question is, which was the best show on Mixer? Power builds or anything else? Oh, Malik did not get one. Can't go back. Did anybody get it? Did anybody get an Xbox mini fridge? We need to get a nice keyboard for Malik so you can get into this stuff. Yeah. Okay, Malik. Here's a question for you. What are the specs for your PC? I mean, that's a question we got to know. Yeah, they sold out less than that. Gunliner, I think they sold out in like 90 seconds. Oh, almost lost him. Almost lost the spring. But apparently, like according to Aaron, we're gonna have a ton of them. In other words, your real fridge is a mini fridge. I just want it for nostalgic purposes. Yeah, it's all in like 30 seconds. Yeah. Who tried? That's the question. Who tried to get it? Okay, we're the last switch here in a minute. We're gonna start putting them together. Oh, you have a Surface Studio 2? Really? Wow, that's a big screen. Man, the screen on that is nice. Have you gamed on it at all? I'm an aesthetic guy. Oh. Coming up in the future, guys, Robeytech builds Malik a custom PC. It's gonna happen. Ooh, if I looked at the build just now, like all their affordable, see, including the build kits, are they all sold out? Oh, where is the stem? Oh, I did. Oh, you're right. I left it in there. Oh, good. Thank you. I was like, where's the stem? There it is. Cool. Okay. There it is, guys. Time to start the lube process. Okay, so all those switches are out. Oh, it's ready. I'm gonna refresh my stream real quick. Oh. There we go. Oh. And I'll zoom in a little bit more when we get, I'll just start here and then, actually here, let's go back to top down just so you guys can, I'll zoom in way in so you guys can see as much as I can. I need to get I'm probably gonna get a new zoom lens for this. We're gonna get, so that way you guys can see this even better. But yeah. And what we're lubing on this is we're lubing the inside of like basically all the places where there's any touching of parts is what we're lubing here. And I need to try, I should probably get some different lube for the next one. There's that. I need to try the bag method for the things, but honestly, I really liked how well these lubed last time. Takes a little while, but this is what you're here for, and then we get to chat a lot. So linear, what was the breakdown? Ooh, this one's gonna be white. These are gonna be harder. The yellow I liked because on the tactile, because you could see the lube really well. Oh, I need to get my lube. I grabbed the stem holder. I forgot to bring it. I need to remind myself to bring the stem holder. Oh, shoot. Shot out. No, what are you doing? There you go. Okay, there we go. First one. Goes this way. Ooh, oh, that feels nice. Oh my gosh, that is crazy smooth. Wow, that is crazy smooth. I looked into getting it with financing. It's just so I can have the joy of building my PC, but it's not with my budget for now. Oh, I'm sorry, IEL. No sparkling. I need to go get it, Brasilia. Yeah, not everyone is building their own PC, even as a kid. How much was the linear one with 18? Okay, that's what I'm building now, is linear. So this is going to be my first one, is my first linear. There it is, just already in. Our first switch. Ah, that feels weird. It's like, it doesn't have, like, the tactile, you had that bump, but these are just crazy, just clean all the way through. Pretty nuts. How many of you guys have played Man and Medan or whatever? So tactile was the least popular. I built the least popular keyboard among you guys. I literally failed as a content creator, not building the most popular one at the beginning. Now I'm building the most popular one, so you guys are here seeing the most popular one. That's good. Hey, there we go. Well, you guys are gonna see more in gameplay. It's gonna be scary. Who doesn't like scary games? Blondie's like, I'm tired from running all these polls. There's too many polls. Stop with the polls. Ooh, she loves scary games. Of course she does. She likes watching me cry. That's what she likes. I'm excited. I like these streams because I actually get the game. But now I'm actually gaming more. I actually have time to game. And I'm hoping to add more game stuff later. I don't like playing them. Oh. Well, I'm glad that I'm happy for NZXT if they've actually sold, they sold really well, because I want them to be popular, because that means that they'll make them. Now, rumor is, guys, there's a little rumor for you. A little rumor. Rumor is we're going to be doing something with NZXT around Black Friday, and you guys are going to see my daughter build a PC with me, and she'll be building one of those kits live on stream. What do you guys think of that? Ooh, that feels good. Those feel nice. Everybody's like, it sounds fantastic. Evo, they're in there. They're in there mounting your pump res right now on your PC. I'm good, Juggalo. Oh, Electronic Grandpa's here. I loved your comment on my video, Electronic Grandpa. Did you just like a thing that essentially makes you obsolete? I was like, wow. Way to just be stone cold, buddy. She'll be the next Robeytech. Malik, have you played Man and Medan? Are you a scary game kind of guy? Oh, Makers and Cry. We can switch it to that now. We can switch that now. Thanks for letting me know that, Mexican. Mexican banana. Are you ready for Battlefield? I am. Building some keyboards for it. Yeah, and rumor is we're going to be doing a custom build for it too in November. That's the rumor. I go away. Well, I go away on Sunday for this first time in like a lot. So I go I'm traveling so much. I don't know if you guys saw my tweet, but this month, the next 6 weeks, I'm going to Atlanta, North Carolina, Miami, and LA. And LA might be multiple times at that time. Yeah, if you can, Blondie, let's go ahead and change it if that's really where everybody is. Oh no. Hold on one sec, guys. You're live on Robeytech. Well, hi. Oh, I forgot. I'll do it. Yeah, I forgot. So I'll have to figure that out. When does she need them by? Okay, I will be there. I'll have them by 3. I'll meet her at 3 in front of the school.
Okay.
Thank you for reminding me. Bye. Got to be a dad first, guys. So we'll wrap up this part here pretty quick, so that way we can get at least an hour of gaming in. But I got to go be a dad. And caller, you say that was my wife. Hey, that's awesome, Miss Macho. That's what we want to do. That's what we want. And the community is growing all the time. Now I'm worried that something bad just happened. Hold on one sec. Tomorrow, right? Oh no, stop. Okay, cool. Crud. Gosh darn it. Oh, okay, this is already done. So I hate it like I have to sign, but I can pick it up after 6 today at FedEx. Okay, there we go. So we'll wrap up in like 10 minutes and play some games, guys. Because I want to make sure we get some gameplay in. Start our scary. This part just takes so long. But I will, before next week's keyboard and gaming stream, I will make sure that I get all of this done. The next week we'll be doing another set of these. So, and then we'll be almost done. Yeah, family first. Got to make sure my daughter's got her practice clothes because she doesn't want to miss practice. There we go. Yeah, you need to see Scary Games with Robey because you want to laugh. For sure. But I mean, I got all the switches open. And I got all of them. I'm going to have like at least a row lubed. I did some spring cleaning yesterday, guys. I was like a fiend yesterday with like getting the studio cleaned up. We had so much stuff that we had to get taken out and stuff. It was crazy. Oh, you're right. I didn't bring it, Electronic Grandpa. Okay. When is the next show you're on? Are you going to be there tomorrow for the RazorCon build? I will make sure I take it out for the RazorCon build. It is green too, so it fits. Oh, it might be blue. It might be blue. That would be weird. I've seen that sometimes, Jay. I just have to close the browser. It's like a memory overflow error. Okay, there we go. I will shave for the occasion. Wow. Legs too, or just facial hair? I want to make sure you're all out ready. I don't know. I mean, like, we're gonna be playing the beginning, so maybe it won't be so scary at the beginning, but we'll keep it going. I'm gonna get through this top row, guys. Luckily, this kit is actually really cool for this little holder for like holding all the parts. Oh, I'm glad. Okay, good. That's just so, yeah, I'll just scare myself. I don't know if you guys remember like the extra live streams where we used to have people pay to scare. Like the best person to play scary games with is Josh Stein. That guy's hilarious to play scary games with. He does not, well, I felt actually it's hilarious up to a point, and then he started shaking. We were playing VR scary games. You know, that was nothing. Hey, what's up, Fast Fallout? Yeah, Josh is fun to watch. I don't know if Josh does a lot of that stuff anymore. I haven't seen Josh on that for a little while. Extra Life is good times. Rumor is it's happening again this year. You know, Malik, I'm hosting the Xbox gaming tournament again. I'm actually coming to campus, reunion, interviewing Papa Phil. I have lunch with him. I have lunch with him next week, I think. Lunch with Papa Phil. Yeah. So, are you participating in the gaming tournament? Are you gonna show your skills? I don't even remember. Like, you used to like PUBG. What other games do you play, Malik? Because you were actually pretty good at games. You and Ethan both. I will tell him that. I'll tell him you'll take the job for the day. I don't know. I think the world would actually be pretty good if you ran a little Xbox for a day. I don't think that'd be a bad thing, Malik, honestly. Oh, okay, so you're just an Apex. Man, you're like David Berger. I almost got to play Apex with him the other day, but I was playing Tails with my son. Okay. It'll be the last switch for the day, guys, and then we'll get some gaming going. Netflix cache server weighs about 100 and has up to 260 terabytes, 36 3.5-inch drives. What is that, Justin? Is that the one that you built? Did you build a NAS that's like that? Yes, I know. I'm gonna tune in for that. We might have to do a watch party for that, Blondie. What do you guys think? Watch party for some Xbox stuff. You may have AM stuff that day though, huh? I see how it is, Justin. Cheating on us. He's just in all these chats. Yeah, it's just for fun, right? Robeytech exclusive. That's it. Malik is the new head of Xbox. You guys heard it here first. You just can't put it on Twitter. Can somebody screenshot that and screenshot that and put that and tag Phil, please? Oh, really? I know a lot of people who say Logitech makes the best keyboards. You're the first person I've ever heard to comment, PC guy. I don't have a lot of experience with them. Okay, there we go. That is the keyboard building for the day. We got 5 switches. This is supposed to go for another. I was hoping to get through at least a round of them, but it's okay. We'll be okay. We got to play some games now, which I'm stoked about. Anyway, you guys ready for some spooky? Ooh, look at that skill. Free Xbox consoles for everyone. Okay, that would be, you would legit make everybody happy. Oh, thanks, man. I'm actually going to go visit their org. I don't know if it's, I think we're going to go visit it in early November, yeah. The same Logitech keyboard for 11 years. That's huge. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Set it down here. Ugh. We're transitioning. Transition. Oh, I should put the lube lid on and stuff. Seems like a good call. Okay. We got 5 switches. Look at that. There it is. 5 switches. I can basically do anything that only requires arrow keys. That's gonna be fine. All right. Well, don't worry, guys. We're still gonna switch out and use. Check it out. We've got the other one that I built right here, so we're gonna be using that one today. Here's our glorious Panda, ready to go. Gotta put a Panda. There it is. You can go right there. What do I need? My mouse. Okay, there we go. You guys ready? It's gonna get crazy in here. I'm gonna transition. Oh, we got it all set up right here. Ready to go. You know, you just have a PC just sitting on the ground down here, ready to work and do its thing. Okay. And like I said, we're showing off this new MSI. This is a 1440p monitor. It's crazy curved. Crazy curved. Check that out. Not a lot of, okay, there it goes. Got it like nice and crazy curved. There we go. And we are good to go. Okay. Now we just need to make sure that all of the, we're bringing up our game and stuff like that. Okay, here we go. Let's stop our music. Can we get our title change, guys? From Blondie. Stop our music here. Okay, let's bring it up. And you're always installing stuff, Razer. Geez. Okay, Man of Medan. I got a copy of the clipboard. Okay. Go to PC Capture. And you guys are seeing it. I don't know if we're getting audio yet. Let me see. I don't see anything here yet. Oh, hold on. I know why. 2. Okay. Just got to get our audio to go here. Not seeing it. See here. One sec. Usually this works and you guys can hear audio. As always, this is always the problem. Like any time where I do these things, like it works 99% of the time, and then the first time I don't want it to. I want it to, it doesn't work. Okay. I don't know. Maybe there's no. Oh, there should be sound. I should be able to hear sound from here. I don't think this is gonna be. I'm not gonna get sound from this. Definitely need it to be from here. And I need to turn this up. Way up. Okay. This is Samsung, right? Okay, that's right. Okay. One sec, guys. If that brings it in there, hold on. This is going to be terrible if I can't get this to work. What the deuce? Here. Hold on. There we go. See what happens if I do this. See if you guys can hear it now. The game is ready to run. I might actually, hold on, I might restart the PC here. and to see if it works the way it's supposed to. I'm just going to reboot this PC. Sometimes this is what happens. Okay, here we go. Sometimes it's just I just need to restart the PC so it does it the right way. I know. That's what I was saying. But it's going to come up. It's going to work. Oh, and we'll go to spooky mode, by the way. I need to go to spooky mode. Spooky mode. Make this work. Which usually it just plug and play, guys, but this time it's not doing it. Here we go. It's going into spooky mode. Okay, I hear audio. You guys hear audio? That looks like you guys can hear audio, right? You don't see the, hold on one sec. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's good. That's what you want to hear. Okay, now I need this to load. You guys, hold on. Let's go to camp here. And it's not loading. Okay, I'm going to load the game now. Okay, we're play. Okay, you guys are hearing audio. Now we're just going to fix the capture. Okay, here we go. I accept. Stop. Okay, here we go. Why is it not doing here? That's not giving you guys, now it's not letting you, oh, there, that's why. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Oh no. I think my whole stream just locked the, I mean, what can I change here? No. Oh my gosh, guys. No, it's Streamlabs just, StreamJazz just died on me. What the deuce? This is so stupid. Yeah, it's like Streamlabs is like frozen on me. It's like nothing. It's just like this is like what to do. I can't get out of my stream. I can't do anything. Like stream. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay, I am sorry. Guys, hold on 1 second. The whole thing is just frozen. It's like I can't do anything with the, oh. Okay, here we go.